In the last section, we got our map showing up correctly, we got our pin, we got our console log of the correct data. Everything's really starting to come together. All we have to do now is get our text, our city, temperature, description, to show up on the app, and we should be good to go. In this section, we're going to make use of that data inside of our render function and make sure that we just add a bunch of text in here that shows the current city and description. So to do so, the first thing we're going to do is take a look at our map view right now. Our render function is only returning a single element right now. As we're going to add to the application here, we're going to want to have many more than just one component, one tag inside this component. Our render function, on the other hand, can only return a single component at any time. So if we want to add more components, we need to nest them inside of a view. This is something that we covered in an earlier section. So since we want to get a couple more tags in here, we're going to add another view tag and then just have the map view sitting inside of that. Cool. Let's double check to make sure that we pulled off the view property at the top. Yes, we did. Fantastic. One tag that we do need to pull off that we haven't yet is the text tag. So let's make sure that we get that. All right. So we're going to add, just really quickly here, we're going to blaze through a whole bunch of additional tags. Just a handful, I guess, not that many. We're going to add a view tag, and that view tag is going to hold 3 text tags, one for the city, temperature, and description. So we'll add another view, and then inside of it we'll get a text, text, text. The first one will have this.state.city. We'll have this.state.temperature and this.state.description. All right, next we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of styling. If you remember the mock that we looked at several sections ago, we basically had the map occupying about the top 2/3 of the application, and then the bottom third was reserved for the text. So let's add some styling to make that happen. First, we'll add a container style for the big wrapping view that we just added. This will have flex 1, so it occupies the entire view. We want it to expand to fill the entire screen. We're going to add justify content center. That'll make sure that everything gets centered on the page. We'll do align items stretch. This will make sure that each individual item stretches all the way from the left to the right. And then we'll add a background color, and we'll use the default one that comes with React Native. It's kind of a very soft blue, FCFF. F5FCFF. There we go. Okay, that's the container. Next, we'll add on to the map first a little bit here. So we want the map, again, to occupy 2/3 of the screen and the text at the bottom to occupy 1/3. So we'll set map to flex 2, and then we'll add the text wrapper with flex 1. So this basically divides the screen up into 3 sections, and the map will be contained within 2 of those sections. And the text wrapper will be in the remaining 1/3 down here. We'll also give the map a margin top of 30, just to keep it from overlapping the status bar at the top of the page here. We're also going to align items center the text wrapper. This is going to make sure that all the text is in the center of the screen. And finally, we'll get our text with a font size of 30. Cool. We'll now add these styles back in. Just a bunch of typing here. Oops. So the overall view is the container. Our map view already has the map style. The second view is going to be the text wrapper, and then each of our text, there we go, we'll get style of text. Okay. Oops, misclick there. Let's go ahead and refresh, see how we're doing. Looks good. All right, I like it. I can drag around. We get San Juan County. I can go into San Francisco. I bet it's pretty warm here right now. I have the air conditioning on. Well, it's okay, so it's only 78, so maybe I just get hot too easy. I don't know. The only thing I don't really like about this, overall the application looks great. The only thing I don't really like is the description, if you'll notice, is not capitalized. And I don't know, I'm just kind of a stickler for that kind of thing. I would really like it if the first character there was capitalized. So capital S, sky is clear. So let's just fix that really quick. And we're going to do it in the most overkill style possible. Rather than writing some code that will do the capitalization for us, we're going to just go ahead and require in Lodash. So I'm going to come over to our console. I'm going to kill our npm start process. We're going to install Lodash. We'll start npm back up. And then over here, this is where our name is set. At the very top, we'll go ahead and require Lodash as underscore. And then for this city, we'll use Lodash's capitalize method. All right, so capitalize basically just capitalizes the first character of the string and returns a new string. We'll refresh. Let's refresh again. I don't think the npm start took. We still have sky is clear lowercase. Something here feels a little bit funny. Capitalize JSON name. Oh, my mistake. I'm capitalizing the city, not the description. I bet everyone who's watching just noticed that and was yelling at their monitor, what are you doing? Why are you capitalizing the name? All right, let's give this another shot. All right, much better. All right, capital B Blake, capital S, sky is clear. All right, I like this a lot. This looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and wrap up in the next section.